You ever tell a story and like halfway through you look at your friend and you can just tell they are completely lost? Yeah, we've all been there. Well, today we're going to fix that. We're going to unlock a really simple but super powerful tool that takes all your ideas from confusing to crystal clear. Let's get into it.
All right, let's start with a little puzzle. I'm just going to read this list of things that happened. I had a meeting with my boss, I went home and relaxed, I woke up early, I left for work, I made some coffee. It's kind of all over the place, right? It feels jumbled. As the person listening, your brain is working overtime just trying to piece together the timeline. It's confusing, and honestly, it's just chaotic.
So what's the missing piece to the puzzle here? What simple little fix could we apply to turn this jumble into a story that actually, makes sense? And hey, it's not a trick question. The answer is something you and I use all the time, probably without even thinking about it.
And here it is, the secret. The magic ingredient is using time sequencers. Just think of them as the glue that holds your story together. Or, better yet, think of them like signposts on a highway that guide your listener from one point to the next, so they never, ever get lost.
So what are they, officially? Well, time sequencers are really just words or expressions that help us show the order of events. That's it. They're the tools we use to bring logic and clarity to pretty much anything we say, whether we're talking about our day, giving instructions, or telling a great story.
Okay, so now that we know what they are, let's start building your personal toolkit. I'm going to show you some of the most common, most useful time sequencers that you can start using, like today, to make everything you say so much clearer.
Okay, check this out. What's really cool is just how many options you have. We all know the basics, right? First, next, and then. But look at the little details here. Using at first is awesome for showing how something changed, like, at first, I didn't like my new job, which totally implies that now you do. And oh, one of my favorites, meanwhile. This one lets you tell two stories at once. It's like you're a movie director. I was typing up the report, meanwhile, my brother was cooking dinner. See? Every single one has its own special job to do.
All right, our toolkit is ready to go. So let's rewind and go back to that messy, chaotic story from the beginning and see what a huge difference this makes. It's time to put these words to work and turn that chaos into total clarity.
Wow, what a difference, right? We start with, first, I woke up early. Your listener instantly knows, okay, this is where we begin. Next, I made some coffee. Perfect, we're moving along. Then I left for work. The sequence is totally logical. After that, finally. You see, each one of these is like a little stepping stone, creating a nice smooth path through the day. It's the exact same information as before, but now it actually makes perfect sense.
So knowing the words is one thing. That's step one. But using them really well, that's what separates a good storyteller from a truly great one. So let's jump into a few pro tips to make your stories flow so you sound natural, not like a robot reading a list.
Here are just a couple of quick tips for you. First, a super simple grammar thing. When you start a sentence with a short sequencer, like first or next, just pop a comma after it. It creates a little pause and just helps the rhythm of your sentence. And most importantly, always use these words to connect your ideas in an order that actually makes sense. This isn't just for fun stories. It's absolutely crucial for things like explaining how to do something or giving instructions.
And here is a huge one. Please, avoid repetition. Just listen to the difference. On one side you have, I woke up, then I made coffee, then I went to work, then I had a meeting. It's so flat, it's robotic, kind of boring, right? Now compare that to the other side. First, I woke up. Next, I made some coffee. Then I left for work. After that, I had a meeting. It's just so much better. By mixing up your sequencers, you sound way more engaging, way more natural.
Look, if you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. Time sequencers are the friendly signposts that you put up for your audience. They guide them, they tell them what's coming next, and they make sure everyone gets to the end of your story together with zero confusion.
So I'll leave you with this question. Think about the last time you explained something to someone. Maybe you were just telling a friend about your day. How could a few of these simple words have made that story even better? So go on. What story will you make clearer today?